Swan. Swan.
Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to continue with our 1960 retro replay of Ted Williams' final swan song season using Out of the Park Baseball 18, little alternate universe. Made a few trades, brought up a few players early to try to get Teddy ball game to 500 or better. We are now on August 28th, 1960 retro timeline. Fenway Park, doubleheader, Game 1 against the Kansas City Athletics. The Red Sox currently sit at 55 wins and 68 losses. The Athletics, 42 wins and 81 losses. We need to sweep. This is a team we need to beat. Doubleheader, Game 1. On the mound for the Boston Red Sox, Bill Mambo Kett. Everybody Mambo. We'll be facing a Kansas City Athletics lineup of Dick Hauser playing shortstop, manager. Whitey Herzog playing right field, manager. Norm Syburn, left field. Dick Williams, third base, manager. Marv Throneberry batting fifth, first base. Batting sixth, Bill Tuttle, center field. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Les Peden. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Bob W. Johnson. On the hill to face Bill Mambo Kett, Dick Hall. Hall has a record of 5 wins and 12 losses in this retro replay. Earned run average 5.08. For my beloved Boston Red Sox, Pete Reynolds playing second base, leading off. He was an all-star starter in this retro replay. Billy Williams, who I acquired from the Cubs from their Double-A system, for Frank Sullivan. He'll be playing first base, batting second. Ted Williams, Teddy ball game. The splendid Splinter, he's put a little girth on that Splinter. He's playing left field, batting third, and he's been in Fuego. Frank Malzone playing third base, batting fourth. Batting fifth, Don Demeter playing center field. I acquired him from the Dodgers. I forgot what disgruntled player I traded to get him. Carl Yastrzemski playing right field. Brought him up a year early to play with Ted Williams. Batting sixth. Batting seventh, Ed Sadowski doing the catching. Not much of a stick. Decent defensive. Pretty solid defensive catcher. Joe Morgan, Walpole Joe, who would go on to manage the 1988 Boston Red Sox, the Morgan Magic, won division titles in 88 and 90 for the Bo Sox. Picked him up off waivers. He's playing shortstop. Batting eighth. Batting ninth, Bill Mambo Kett. Everybody Mambo. Mambo Kett, 10 wins, 10 losses, 2 saves. Struck out 101, walked 64, 3.92 earned run average. Time to play ball here at Fenway Park. Dick Hauser to lead it off. Hauser batting .275, 7 home runs, 41 runs batted in. Very good eye. Average contact hitter. Not a lot of power. Right-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox will shift left in the infield. Mambo Kett gets a sign from Sadowski. He deals to Dick Hauser. The computer will do its thing, as it just does the same introductions I did, but I did it better. And Hauser will single to left. That ball drops in front of Teddy Williams. So a leadoff single for Dick Hauser. 6 out of 10 speed, 9 out of 10 base running ability. He is a threat to run. Here comes Whitey Herzog. Herzog batting .297, 12 home runs, 45 runs driven in, average contact, above average power, 7 out of 10 eye. That's pretty good. He's a left-handed pull hitter, so in the words of Bill Mambo Cat, everybody Mambo's right now in the infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Behind the plate, as you can see, Ed Sadowski, 7 out of 10 defense arm, and defensively, 9 out of 10. Malzone, 6 out of 10 defense at third. Morgan, 6 out of 10 at short. Pete Reynolds, 7 out of 10 at second. Billy Williams, 4 out of 10 at first. Ted Williams, 3 out of 10 in left with a 4 out of 10 arm. Don Demeter, 6 out of 10 defense with a 4 out of 10 arm. In center, Carl Yastrzemski, 5 out of 10 defense, 6 out of 10 arm. Red Sox shift. Here's the pitch to Herzog. There goes Hauser, the throw down, and he is nailed. Go catch some pine. Back on the bench, Sir Hauser. One away. Nice throw by Ed Sadowski. Herzog steps back in the batter's box. Counts no balls, 1 strike on Whitey. Shift still on. Mambo Ket readies himself. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Billy Williams fields it, goes to the bag himself, 2 down. So 2 outs, no one on. Here comes Norm Syburn. I go between Syburn and Seaburn. I don't know how to say this gentleman's name. I'm going to go with Syburn today. I mean, the I is before the E, but who knows? I don't know. Syburn, 284, 13 home runs, 61 RBIs. 6 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 power, 7 out of 10 eye. Solid hitter. And he's hitting Mambo Ket for a 455 average, and he loves to hit off early in the count. 396 first pitch. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal for Norm Syburn. Mambo Ket's ready, he deals. Here's a swing, and that ball's driven to right field, drops in front of Yastrzemski. Hard sinking line drive, a 2-out single for Syburn. Billy Williams playing behind him as Syburn, horrible base runner, 1 out of 10 speed, 1 out of 10 base running ability. And here comes Dick Williams. Williams playing with a little soreness in his heel, so his effectiveness is diminished just a bit. Batting .271, 18 home runs, 79 runs driven in. 6 out of 10 contact, average power 5 out of 10, and an average eye 5 out of 10. Right-handed pull hitter. Red Sox infield shifts left, outfield straightaway and normal. Billy Williams, the only defender in the infield on the right side. Mambo Ket's ready. Here's the pitch. He's going to look to see if he can get Williams a chase with a pitch around. And he does not chase. Runners at first and second. Williams works a walk, and here comes the dangerous Marv Throneberry. Throneberry, 259, 15 home runs, 53 RBIs, 7 out of 10 power. Average contact, above average eye. Left-handed pull hitter. Red Sox infield will shift right. Outfield straightaway and normal. Sadowski wiggles the fingers. Mambo Ket nods his head. The windup. The pitch to Throneberry. And he strikes him outside. Retired. The Athletics leave 2 runners on. We go to the bottom of the first here at Fenway. No score. Game 1 of a doubleheader. Let's quickly go to the chat. Clinton Parks has jumped in the chat. He says, "You're missing the rubber match with ID Gesture." No, I will catch it later on demand. And if anyone would like to go see ID Gesture, he is playing the 89 Kansas City Athletics against the 89 Boston Red Sox. Feel free to go. ID is a great friend of the channel, my friends. Stratomatic Delaware, who I just watched play a basketball game. I'm not going to give it away. It was between the Bulls and the Seattle Supersonics. Check that out. That's Stratomatic Delaware. Clinton Park says, you see, Clinton finds solutions to problems. Clinton says, "I have both channels up and running." You're a good man, Clinton. Say hello to ID for me. I ride since 93 says, "Let's go Sox." And Chris asks how I Ride Since 93 is doing. He says, good, thanks. He says, Stratomac Delaware. Christopher says, Al is rolling socks. Things are good. I Ride Since 93. Yeah, this is my favorite baseball series. Was happy to see he was doing it when I'm here. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I've gotten away from it a little bit, doing a couple other things, trying to figure out what long projects I'm going to keep on the channel. This is one of them. And my 73 Red Sox, which is, again, when I play out of the ballpark, it's open world, alternate universe. I didn't make too many trades with this. I am playing the 60 season on Action PC. I won't be showing any of those games. God, the Red Sox have an awful team in 60. Oh, my Lord. When you play it straight up, it's not a lot of fun. But I'm enjoying it because I'm a glutton for punishment. I might give you some 62 Mets out of Action PC. Again, glutton for punishment. I like to play bad teams. That's what I like to do. Anyhow, back to the game here. Bottom of the first, due up for the Red Sox. Reynolds, Williams, and Williams. Sounds like a law firm. Pete Reynolds. Pete Reynolds was the all-star starter in this retro replay. The Red Sox had Pete Reynolds, the starting second baseman. Ted Williams, the starting left fielder. And Frank Malzone, the starting third baseman. That game is actually on the channel if you find it. It's under Out of the Ballpark. It's the All-Star game. It was basically a starting lineup of Red Sox and Yankees. It's pretty funny. So Pete Reynolds batting .327, 2 home runs, 30 RBIs. Excellent contact hitter and eye, not much power. He has 2 home runs, though, on the season. And Reynolds likes to hit early in the count, but he's only hitting .222 off Hall. So on the mound for the Kansas City Athletics, Dick Hall, again, 5 wins, 12 losses, earned run average 5.08. Red Sox need to take this doubleheader. We're trying to get back to 500 here. Behind the plate, you have Les Peden, 6 out of 10 arm, 6 out of 10 defense. Dick Williams, 6 out of 10 defense at third. Hauser, average at short. Bob W. Johnson, 7 out of 10, pretty good at second. And Throneberry, average at first. Norm Syburn in left, 5 out of 10 defense. Not that good of an arm, 3 out of 10. You can run on him. Bill Tuttle, 6 out of 10 defense with a 10 out of 10 arm. So he's a solid defender with a cannon for an arm. And Whitey Herzak, below average defense and arm. So here comes Pete Reynolds. He awaits the Dick Hall offering. Here it is. The computer will do its thing. I just went through the lineup. La, la, la. Oh, and Reynolds smashes a shot past the diver. Throneberry. The computer says, yeah, Al, Red Sox fan, I'll go quick on you. So a leadoff single by Pete Reynolds. Not much speed, 2 out of 10, but a solid base runner, 7 out of 10. Throneberry is holding him on. And here comes Billy Williams, who I acquired in a trade. Early in the season, I got Billy Williams for a disgruntled Frank Sullivan, a pitcher. And as I like to tell people, if you're disgruntled and out of the ballpark and on my team, you are going to be traded. I don't want disgruntled. I want happy players. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Billy Williams batting .275, 12 home runs, 44 RBIs. He fluctuates between first, center, and left. He's playing first base today. A's infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Billy Williams loves to hit early in the count, but he's only batting .200 off Hall. They'll be swinging away. Peden sets the target. Here's the pitch by Hall. Williams swings, and that's going to be a hard shot. Oh, they booted the double play ball! They don't get the force out, and that's going to be an E6, a bad toss by Hauser to the second baseman, Johnson. That was an easy double play ball. That was a hard hit ball. And now, instead of having 2 outs and no one on, it's 2 on and nobody out for Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams. So Teddy Ballgame, having an outstanding season, did spend a stint midway, just before the All-Star break. He came off of the disabled list, 15-day disabled list. He's batting .329, 32 home runs, 72 runs driven in. 8 out of 10 contact off right-handed pitching, 10 out of 10 power, 10 out of 10 eye. And he's hitting .571 with 2 home runs off Dick Hall. Let's see if we get number 3 here. 2 on, no outs. Teddy Williams digs in. Here's the pitch to the splendid Splinter. Williams swings, and he punches that ball to right center field. And let's see. Do you want Pete Reynolds to round third base and try to score? The ball is shallow. Reynolds is a slow runner. Whitey Herzog, below average arm. We'll go with bases loaded. Bases loaded, no outs. And here comes Frank Malzone, Red Sox third baseman. He's cooled off second half of the year. He was the all-star starter for Out of the Ballpark 18 in this retro replay. 14 home runs, 84 runs driven in, 285 batting average. And there's some good stuff going on in the chat, and I will get to it as Stratomatic Delaware says, "Go Ted." In between innings, I will get to it. So Malzone, bases loaded, no outs, and Frank loves to knock the runs in. With bases loaded, Malzone's batting .364, but he's only 1 for 9 off Hall. Malzone can take it or leave it on the first pitch, .262. If you throw him a strike, he will swing. And you know what? We're going to let him swing away. Malzone awaits the Hall offering. Here it is. No place to put Frank. Malzone punches that ball to right. That's going to drop in front of Herzog. 1 run scores. Do you want Billy Williams to round the third base and try to score? The ball shallow. Williams a slow runner. Herzog, no. We will play station to station. 1-0 Boston. Williams at third. That's Billy Williams. Ted Williams at second. Frank Malzone at first as he knocked in a run. And Don Demeter comes to the plate. We acquired Demeter again, a little before or after Billy Williams from the Dodgers. Demeter would eventually go on to play for the Red Sox in '66 and briefly in '67. Don Demeter is batting .262, 14 home runs, 49 runs driven in. And Demeter's batting .250 off Dick Hall. Demeter likes to see pitches he'll take. Here's the pitch. And Demeter takes a strike there. Off-speed pitch, catches the inside corner. Demeter behind in the count, not so good. 181 batting average, he'll take again. Inside, 1-1 count. Count goes even. Demeter's average jumps to 385. He's ready to grip and rip. Bases loaded. Can Don Demeter get the grand salami? Peden wiggles the fingers. Hall nods his head. Here's the pitch to Demeter. And Demeter sends that ball to center field. Coming on is Tuttle. Tuttle makes the diving catch. And scoring from third base with the second run is Billy Williams. What a catch by Tuttle. But the Red Sox get another run. It's 2-0. 1 away. First and second, here comes Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz, we brought him up a year earlier to play with Ted Williams, is batting .229, 3 home runs, 31 runs batted in, 1 for 9 off Hall. Again, Yaz likes to take pitches. But we're going to let him jump on that first pitch if he likes it. Peden sets the target. Here's the pitch to Yastrzemski. And that's a ball. It's going to be 1. Wow, that is a... No, they only get the force out. 3-4. And if I'm looking at that, the second baseman came over to cover. That was a pretty nifty play. So, 2 outs, runners on the corners. They can't turn 2 on the hustling Yastrzemski down the line. 2-0 Red Sox, and here comes Ed Sadowski. Good defensive catcher in this retro replay. Not much with the stick. Batting below 200. 196. 2 home runs. 17 runs batted in. He does take pitches. The windup and the pitch by Hall. Strike 1. Fastball in there. No balls. 1 strike. Sadowski to take again. Oh, they throw over to first, and Yastrzemski dives back. So no balls, 1 strike, runners on the corners, bottom of the first, 2-0 Red Sox. Here's the pitch to Sadowski he's taking. And that ball's inside, 1-1 count. And Sadowski's average goes to 190. He's going to swing away. And he strikes out. There goes the side. Slider got him. So we go to the top of the second. The Red Sox break out to the wild side first with 2 runs. 2-0 Boston. Due up for the Kansas City Athletics, Tuttle, who made a fabulous diving catch, Peden, and Johnson. Let's go to the chat. Lots of good stuff going on in the chat here. I ride since 93. Says maybe we'll add the 1960s Red Sox to my list of teams to try. Didn't realize they were that bad. Always fun to rebuild a bad team and out of the ballpark. Oh yeah, they're awful. They're awful. I could have actually gotten Roberto Clemente. Why the Pirates and I put it on hard trades, but the computer does weird things, and they wanted, Pittsburgh wanted a veteran pitcher, I said, I can't do that. People like, you fixed it. You got Roberto Clemente, so I took Billy Williams instead. Stratmatic Delaware, love taking a bad team and turning them around. Clinton Parks, I like playing different seasons. I have the 67 season in National Pastime 3 because it's the tightest race in American League history. Plus, was pretty much the start of the year of the pitcher. That is true. That is true. You know what is a fun season? I didn't know until I played my 1950 one and done tournament in Action PC. The 1950 American League, tremendous season. Look at those teams. Yankees, Tigers, and Red Sox. Unbelievable. Red Sox had two players, Vern Stevens and Walt Dropo, who knocked in, I want to say, it's either 140 runs each or 144 runs. So between two players, they either knocked in 180 runs or 188 runs. I can't remember. Unbelievable. And they finished third. And they had over 90 wins. So, as Clinton Parks says, Earl Wilson, a pitcher of the Red Sox, was another dangerous hitter. I used him in Action PC a lot as a pinch hitter. And I have him. He's pitching game 2 of this doubleheader. I don't know if we'll get to that tonight. But, all right, due up for the A's is Tuttle, Peden, and Johnson, as I stated. So here comes Bill Tuttle. Tuttle is hitting .282, 6 home runs, 40 RBIs. Average contact, below average power, and an above average eye. Likes to hit early in the count and batting .571 off Bill Mambo Kett. Red Sox infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. We're going to go with the pitch around, see if we can have Tuttle beat it into the ground. Sadowski sets the target. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. And he sends that ball right center field, and that's going to get down and get to the wall. Wow. And he has a double, leadoff double. So he reached out and touched that ball and sent it to right center field for a 2-baser. We're hoping he beat it into the ground, but he beat it to the wall. Tying run comes to plate and Les Peden, Athletics catcher. .293, 4 home runs, 12 runs batted in, below average contact, average power, above average eye. And again, he's only 1 for 2 off Mambo Kett. Batting .361 off all right-handers now. Mambo Kett gets the sign. He rocks and fires. The swing. No! He checked swing, but he went. Strike 3, go sit down. Mambo Kett comes up big there. So 1 out. Tuttle still at second. Here comes the number 8 batter, Bob W. Johnson. Right-handed pull hitter, batting .185, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Red Sox will shift left in the infield, outfield straightaway and normal. Mambo Kett peeks over his shoulder. Reynolds directly behind the bag, bluffs towards the bag. Tuttle stays close. Here's the pitch to Johnson. Johnson sends that ball deep to left. Williams going back at the wall, and he makes the catch. Teddy Williams leaps and makes that catch right at the wall. Teddy ball game, robbing extra bases of Johnson. 2 down, quickly retreating back to second base is Tuttle. So 2 outs. Tuttle will be off on contact. Here comes the pitcher, Dick Hall, batting .125. That's all you need to know. Mambo Kett works quickly. Here's the pitch to Hall. And he strikes him out looking. So the Athletics strand Tuttle at second. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Red Sox. Take care, Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware. Check out Stratomatic Delaware. Great channel. Thank you for stopping by. And we have Ken Castro in the chat. Hope all is well, Ken. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Joe Morgan steps to the plate. He'll be followed by Mambo Kett in the top of the order. Pete Reynolds. Morgan. Walpole Joe. 182 batting average. 2 home runs. 11 RBIs. He'll be taking. Here's the pitch by Hall. That ball's outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Morgan's average jumps to .391. He's looking for a pitch he can grip and rip. Peden sets the target. Here's the pitch to Morgan. Morgan swings, punches the ball the other way to left. Will it drop down? Oh, what a Diving catch by Cyburn, robbing Morgan of a single. Morgan just can't catch a break. So one away, and here comes Bill Mambo Kett, batting 140. He does have a home run and 7 RBIs. Mambo Kett will swing away. He likes to hit early in the count. Hall nods his head. He deals to his counterpart. Mambo Kett, swing and a miss, strikes out on the 3-2 count. Fastball blew it right by him, 90 miles per hour. So 2 outs, top of the order, no one on. Pete Reynolds comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1. His average is now up to 328. 3 for 10 off Hall. That's a 300 batting average. He's swinging away. Hall toes the rubber, peers in at Pete. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. And Reynolds works a walk. He does not chase on the 3-0. So 2 outs. Reynolds at first. Throneberry holding him on. Here comes Billy Williams. He's 0 for 1 today. Williams digs in. He'd love to rip one down Pesky's pole. Hall looks to first. Now in at the plate. He deals to Billy Williams. Williams swings, sends that ball up the middle. And station to station go the Red Sox. 2 out single. Reynolds is now at second. Billy Williams is at first. And here comes Teddy Ballgame. Ted Williams, he's 1 for 1 with a single. Williams would love to go yard and get his 33rd home run. Peden goes through the signs. Hall readies himself. He deals to Ted Williams. Williams swings, sends that ball deep to right! And God, it hooks around pesky pole! Home run number 33! RBI 73, 74, and 75. Ted Williams with the ball. It just hooked around pesky pole. That's a 3-run shot. The Red Sox take a 5-0 lead. You can call it cheap, but guess what? It's a round tripper, folks. Ted Williams getting high fives and hugs and slaps on the back all around in the dugout. So Frank Malzone comes up now. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. Now has 85 ribbies on the year. He's ready. He's looking for that first pitch strike. Peden sets the target. Here's the pitch by Hall. Malzone swings to Hauser at short. Over to Throneberry. Side retired, but not before Teddy Ballgame hits a home run, a 3-run blast. The Red Sox take a 5-0 lead. We go to the top of the third. Bill Mambo Kett back out on the mound for the Red Sox. He'll deal with the top of the order for the Kansas City Athletics. Hauser, Herzog, and Cyber. Dick Hauser's 1 for 1 today. Red Sox will shift left in the infield. He's a right-handed pull hitter. Billy Williams will be the only defender in the infield on the right side. Pete Reynolds playing directly behind the second base bag. Here's the pitch to Hauser. And he strikes out swinging. Red Sox throw it around. Caught him on the off-speed pitch. He's way out in front of it. Here's Whitey Herzog. 1 down, no outs. Herzog's 0 for 1. He is a left-handed pull hitter, so as Bill Mambo Kett gives the signal, everybody Mambos to the right. Now it's Frank Malzone. 1 is a lonely number on the left side. Here's the pitch to Herzog. Strikes him out! Back-to-back Ks for Mambo Kett. The Red Sox feeling their oats, throwing it around. Malzone back to Mambo Kett. 2 outs, no one on. Norm Cyburn steps to the plate. Cyburn's 1 for 1. Made an outstanding catch in left, robbing Walpole Joel of a single. Red Sox infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Sadowski sets the target. Here's the pitch to Cyburn. That ball goes up the middle, and it's a 2-out single. The inning shall continue. As I Write Since 93 says, nice regarding the Ted Williams home run. He says 33 home runs. How old was he in 1960? Like 45. That's a good question. I want to say he was in his late 30s, early 40s. And he hit 27, I think, home runs. So we're ahead of the pace. Again, it's a simulation. It's fun to do. So, not all going to come out the same. And if anyone wants to look that up in Baseball Reference, it's pretty easy. Type in Ted Williams. I want to say he had 27 home runs. That sticks in my head. 27. Because I'm playing the Action PC, and I always look at the real stats. And that's a bad lineup. Wow. Is that a bad lineup in 60? You basically had William. Well, I mean, the top four guys weren't bad. Runnels, Williams, Dick Wirtz. Vic Wirtz. And Malzone. Those guys were pretty good. Other than that, lots of bad players. Geiger, Geiger's not bad. Pitching was not good. That's for sure. All right. So 2 outs. Cy Burnett first. Billy Williams playing behind him. Dick Williams comes up plate. He walked his first time up. Here's the pitch to Williams. Grounder to Malzone. He goes the short way to Runnels for the force out at second. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the third. 5-0 Boston. Due up for the hometown team. Don Demeter, Carl Yastrzemski, and Ed Sadowski. Demeter is 0 for 1, but he does have an RBI. Demeter likes to take pitches. Hall's ready to work. He deals to Demeter. And he missed. Curveball missed. Peden wanted that call behind the plate. No ball. On 1 ball, no strikes. Demeter's average ahead in the count goes to 295, so he's ready to grip and rip. Hall gets the sign. Peden sets the target. Here's the pitch. Demeter swings. Ground ball to third. Over to first. 1 down. So that was Dick Williams to Marv Throneberry. So 1 out, no one on. Here comes Carl Yastrzemski. Carl the Kid Yastrzemski, not the captain yet. He's 0 for 1. Yaz likes to look at pitches too. He's only 1 for 10 off Hall, but you know what? We're gonna let him swing away. Maybe he gets a first pitch strike. As we're having a trouble with my second screen, I don't know if we went off air. So I'm going to work on my second screen quite quickly. If anyone in the chat can tell me if you can still see me. And I think I have got the malfunction okay. Oh, OBS, you're the best. Alright, just working on the side. I hope I'm still up. I think I'm still up. Alright, we're just going to continue on, and just the second screen is down, so bear with me. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I got the chat back at least. Well, the chat's up, so I think we're still on. This is YouTube Gold. As we are experiencing technical difficulties, please stand by. And again, working on my second screen. Just wanted to, I don't know if we're up. Alright, I write since 93. Puts in the chat. Still seems good to me. Okay. Alrighty. And we'll continue. Thank you for your patience. Yastrzemski's at the plate with 1 out. He'll be swinging away. Here's the pitch by Hall. And yeah, sends that ball left center field. That's going to drop in front of Cyburn. He has a single. A 1 out single. As Clinton says, it's real blurry. Alright, we're going to have to go on. Oh, OBS. You're killing me, OBS. You're killing me. Alright, let's bring it up. Let me check it out on the... Bear with me again. I get a chance to stream, and this is what happens. Oh, well, what can you do? That's what happens when you stream live. Check it out. These settings. Again, bear with me. I apologize. Okay, it says we're live. You guys can see it. You're saying it's blurry. Let's go to Video Manager. I'm not seeing. Let's go live stream. It says that the stream quality is healthy, but it is blurry. That's wonderful. Wow. Alright, let me just fool with the settings a bit. Alright, well, it's too blurry. We're going to call it a stream. I'll be, yeah, thanks, Beatles. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. The stream quality says it's healthy. It is blurry. So I'm going to shut down and come back. Thank you very much. We'll be back shortly with the rest of the game. I greatly appreciate your patience. Health, happiness. Till next time, which will be shortly, God bless. Hello, this is Al, Red Sox fan, and we are back. Hopefully the picture quality is good again. It looks better. So if you can just give me a little feedback in the chat, we'd greatly appreciate it. We're going to continue on with the game. As Clinton Park says, it looks cleaner. Beetle says it's less blurry. Alright. We're going to continue. Can you hear me? Yeah, there we go. Okay. What YouTube just did was demonetize everybody with under 1,000 subscribers because they just took all my ads away. I just watched. So that's what they were doing. I knew that starts tomorrow, February. Is tomorrow February 1st? So they took away all the ads. So the few shekels I was trying to make are gone. That's fine. So that's what they did, I believe, because all my ads are gone. But it looks cleaner, and that's all that matters. Alrighty, so we have Carl Yastrzemski at first. We're going to continue on. 5-0 Red Sox here, bottom of the third. 1 out. Yaz at first. He just singled. Ed Sadowski comes to the plate. Sadowski, I like to play hit and run with Sadowski, even though he's an awful hitter. For some reason, he hits the ball and hit and runs. I don't know why. And Hall does throw strikes. So 1 out, 1 on. We're going to play hit and run with Sadowski. Here's the pitch. And he puts the ball, and the only play will be to first. As Hall fields it and goes to Throneberry, Yastrzemski moves over to second with 2 outs now for Walpole Joe Morgan. Yes, Clint Park says, I make up my own ads. You sure do. I love hearing them. But what they did, you see, YouTube changed the rules again. So, and pretty soon what they're going to do is, if you don't get enough views or something, they're not going to let you stream. I'm telling you right now. They're not going to let you stream. Because like ID just said about bandwidth, they're not going to let you stream. I think that's where that's heading to. You know, I'm not the one. They're the ones who kept emailing me. For 2 years I refused to monetize. And so I monetize, and they changed the rules. God forbid someone like a small YouTuber makes a few shekels. So you can buy a few games here and there. But that's fine. Alright. Yastrzemski will be off on contact. 2 outs. Walpole Joe's at the plate. He's going to take. Here's the pitch by Hall. Oh! They intentionally walk Walpole Joe to get Bill Mambo Kett, the pitcher. Now, Mambo Kett, again, he does have a home run and 7 RBIs. As Ken Castro says, hello, take 2. Yes, it takes 2. All right, so Mambo Kett likes to jump on that first pitch strike if he sees it. Runners will be off on contact. 5-0 Red Sox, bottom of the third, 2 on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Bill Mambo Kett. And Mambo Kett goes down swinging. Side retired. As he tried to hit a 3-run homer with that swing. Go to the top of the fourth. 5-0 Boston. How's the pitcher quality, though? It's better, right? I just want to make sure. So due up for the Kansas City Athletics, Throneberry, Tuttle, and Peden. Marv Throneberry's 0 for 1. Left-handed pull hitter. Infield shifts right. Frank Malzone, the lone fielder, on the left side in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Mambo Kett looks in at Sadowski. Gets the sign. He deals to Throneberry. Grounder to Reynolds. He backhands it and fires to Billy Williams. Out number 1. Here comes Bill Tuttle, center fielder for the Athletics. Made a wonderful diving catch, robbing a Red Sox player of a hit. He's 1 for 1. Average now up to 284. He's a right-handed normal batter. Red Sox infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. He's batting .625 off Mambo Kett. That's 5 for 8, and he loves to hit early in the count. Has an above-average eye. Let's see if we can get him to chase. Here's the pitch. We're going to do a pitch around. He does not chase. He walks on 4 straight pitches, so Mambo Kett doesn't get him to bite on any of them. Billy Williams holding Tuttle on, 2 out of 10 speed, 4 out of 10 base running ability. Les Peden, the catcher, comes to the plate. Johnson on deck. Red Sox moving to double play position in the infield. Mambo Kett takes a peek at first. Gets the sign from Sadowski. He deals to Peden. And he strikes him out! And throwing down behind the runner is Sadowski, but getting back is Tuttle. Now, was that a strikeout? No, it's only 1 ball, 2 strikes. It was a second strike. That's something new they added to the game out of the ballpark. So 1-2 count, 1 out. Again, the Red Sox want to turn 2 up the middle as Morgan and Reynolds pinch the middle. Again, Mambo Kett looks to first. The windup and the pitch. Peden, now he's down on strikes, swing and a miss. 2 down. Off-speed pitch was way out in front of it. Tuttle will be off on contact. And here comes Bob W. Johnson. He's 0 for 1. Ted Williams, I believe it was Ted Williams who robbed him in left up against the wall. Mambo Kett works quickly. And that's a shot to left center field. That's Ted Williams makes the diving catch. Unbelievable. Teddy Ballgame turning back the hands of time. And look at him. Look at him sprinting off the field like a youngster. He's enjoying this final season. Wow, Ted Williams. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 5-0 Red Sox. Ted Williams doing it all, like Bogey and Bacall. Due up the top of the order for Boston, Reynolds, Williams, and Williams. That'd be Billy Williams and Ted Williams. If anyone gets on, Frank Malzone. Pete Reynolds, 1 for 1. Again, Reynolds loves to hit early in the count. Here's the pitch to Pete. Reynolds swings and he sends that ball. That's going to get down and get to the wall. It's going to be a double for Pete Reynolds as he goes sliding in safely, and the tag is late. A leadoff double by Pete Reynolds. Here comes Billy Williams. Red Sox looking to pour it on. They're up 5-0. No lead is safe at Fenway, especially with the Red Sox pitching staff. Billy Williams is 1 for 2. Williams has 12 home runs, looking for number 13. And 13 would be lucky for Billy Williams. Hall gets the sign from Peden. Peden sets the target. Here's the pitch. Williams swinging and a miss on the 2-2 count. So 1 out. And here comes Teddy Ballgame. Ted Williams is 2 for 2. He had a 3-run blast in the bottom of the second that just wrapped around Pesky's pole. Give the Red Sox a 5-0 lead. Williams now 33 home runs. 75 runs batted in, batting .333, swan song season. Can he get another home run? We shall see. Hall kicks and fires. Williams goes down swinging. He was trying to jack that out of the ballpark. He goes down the 2-2 count. Slider got him. So 2 outs. Pete Reynolds still at second. As Williams and Williams both struck out. It's up to Frank Malzone to knock him in. Malzone looking for his 86th RBI. Got his 85th back in the bottom of the first. Malzone has struggled with Hall. 2 for 11. He'll take. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Fastball hits that outside corner. Malzone behind in the count. 297. Runners in scoring position. 340. He loves to hit with runners in scoring position. Peden wiggles the fingers. Hall nods his head. Here's the pitch to Frank Malzone. And that is going to get through to left. And here comes the throw. It's cut off, and Reynolds will score as he was off on contact. Frank Malzone gets his 86th RBI. The 2-out single. It's now 6-0 Boston as the beat goes on. And here comes Don Demeter. Demeter's 0 for 1. He does have an RBI, though. Demeter will be taking. That looked outside. No! Wow, Don Demeter not happy with that call. Neither is the Red Sox bench. That's a pretty nice strike zone on that pitch. So no balls, 1 strike. Demeter will take again. And that's inside. 1-1 count. 1-1 count. Don Demeter hits .385. Malzone will be off on contact. He is being held on by Thornberry. Not a very fast runner. Hall looks to first. Gets the sign from Peden. He delivers to Demeter. Demeter swings, and that ball is gone. That is over the monster and on the turnpike as the Red Sox are now up 8-0. And what the one thing I have built with this Red Sox team, we might not win ball games, but we are highly entertaining. We mash the ball. We are second in home runs behind the Yankees. It is now 8-0, and that's Don Demeter's 15th home run and 52nd RBI. And here comes Carl the Kid Yastrzemski. Yaz 1 for 2, 2 outs. He's going to swing away. Here's the pitch by Hall. And Yaz pops it up to Hauser at short. Comes in on the infield. Oh! Hauser makes his second error of the game. He dropped the ball, and the Athletics manager is going ballistic in the dugout. I'll be surprised if Hauser comes out to play short. Here comes Ed Sadowski. Sadowski's 0 for 2. We're going to let Sadowski swing away. 8-0 lead. Come on, Ed. Get a hit. Here's the pitch. Oh, they came inside. That looked intentional to me. They went right at Sadowski's back. Sadowski has a few choice words for Hall as he goes to the first base. Some chirping from the Red Sox dugout as it's an 8-0 lead. And Demeter and Williams, Ted Williams, have hit home runs. And here comes Walpole Joe. Runners will be off on contact. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch to Morgan. He's swinging away. And that is driven to center field. And Tuttle at the track. Left center field makes the catch. Side retired. And again, Sadowski has a few choice words for Hall as they come across. They look at one another. Could be a brouhaha coming up. We go. Top of the 5th, 8-0 Boston. Mambo Ket. And as you notice, we are going to gong the pitcher, but now here comes a pinch hitter, Jim Hickman. And Mambo Ket will hit him. We will protect our teammate, and bam! There you go. We'll put him on. And now there's chirping back and forth between both dugouts. Mambo Ket just smiles. Here comes Dick Hauser. Hickman's at first. Williams playing behind him. Red Sox would love to turn 2. They will shift on Hauser to the left. Reynolds directly behind the second base bag. Billy Williams, a lone fielder on the right side. Here's the pitch by Bill Mambo Ket. Ground ball. Malzone goes to first. Only play. Hickman goes to second. 1 out. Runner at second. Whitey Herzog steps to the plate. Herzog's 0 for 2. Left-handed pull hitters, so everyone mambos to the other side now. They shift right. So Frank Malzone, the lone infielder on the left side. Mambo Ket works quickly. Hauser, slow grounder to Mambo Ket. He fires to Billy Williams. No advance by the runner at second. 2 outs. Here comes Norrin Syburn. Syburn is 2 for 2. Mambo Ket has a wry smile on his face. Could it be gonging Syburn? We shall see. Sadowski sets the target. Mambo Ket rocks and fires. And that ball's driven left center field. Ted Williams on the run, reaches out and makes the catch. For out number 3, Ted comes jogging in and, oh, wow. Ted says to the other bench, you're number 1. As the Boston fans react to Williams, loving it. And so do his teammates in the dugout. Go to the bottom of the 5th, 8-0 Boston. As I write since 93 says, I think that might have been intentional. I think it was intentional when they hit Sadowski. I think it was. Clinton Park says, I bet Hauser makes a better manager than player. I bet you're right, Clinton. So Bill Mambo Ket comes up, and now on the mound for the Kansas City Athletics, Johnny Cucks. Yes, there's a lot of jokes there. We're just going to leave it be. So Mambo Ket 0 for 2. And he has hit a batter. Let's see if they go at Mambo Ket here. He's swinging away. Here's the pitch by Cucks. And Mambo Ket goes down on strikes. 1 away. Let's give you Johnny Cucks numbers. No wins, 2 losses. He's thrown 65 innings. Struck out 37. Walked 22. 4.29 earned run average. Below average stuff, average movement against lefties, overall above average, average control. Pete Reynolds, top of the order. Reynolds is 2 for 2. Here's the pitch to Pete. And he pops it up to the catcher. Oh, another error! Wow! As Red Sox fans are loving it, that's the 3rd error on the Kansas City Athletics. Reynolds gets new life on the 1-2 count. Let's see if he can make the Athletics pay. Cucks nods his head. Peden sets the target. Here's the pitch. And Reynolds works a walk, so he should have been out, but he's at first base now. 1 out, 1 on. Thornberry playing behind Reynolds. And here comes Billy Williams. He's 1 for 3. Cucks deals to Williams. Williams sends that ball up the middle. Station to station go the Red Sox. That's hit number 10 for Boston. 1 out, 2 on. Here comes Ted Williams. Ted Williams is 2 for 3. He has singled and blasted a 3-run homer. Let's see if Teddy Ballgame can get home run number 2. Cucks nods his head. Here's the pitch to the splendid Splinter. And he goes down looking. He didn't like that call. has a few choice words for the man in blue, goes back to the plate. So 2 outs, 2 on for Frank Malzone. Malzone 2 for 3 with 2 ribbies. He's up to 86 RBIs now. He'd love to get home run number 15. It'd be a 3-run blast. Malzone awaits the pitch. Here it is. Frank swings, sends that ball to Throneberry, goes to first, side retired. The Red Sox threaten but do not score. We go to the top of the 6th, 8-0 Boston. Bill Mambo Kett has thrown 94 pitches. He's given up 4 hits in 5 innings. He's walked 2, struck out 6. He'll face Dick Williams, Marv Throneberry, and Tuttle. Here's the pitch to Dick Williams. Williams is 0 for 1. And a shot past the dive of Malzone. That could be a double. Williams throws. It's cut off. And Dick Williams slides in safely. The throw from Morgan too late on the cutoff. As we didn't shift that time, we should have. Marv Throneberry steps to the plate. Chance to get the Athletics on the board here. Dick Williams in scoring position. Throneberry 0 for 2. Left-handed pull hitter. We're going to shift this time. Wrong way, though. Shift right. There we go. Here's the pitch to Throneberry. It's a pop-up, shallow left field. Malzone goes back and makes the catch. Nice play by Frank at third. 1 down. Here comes Bill Tuttle. Right-handed normal batter. Red Sox infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Sadowski sets the target. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. And he strikes him out looking. That is strikeout number 7 for Mambo Kett. He is feeling his oats. If he gets a win, he'll go over 500. He has a 10-10 record right now. He'll face Les Peden, the catcher. Peden is 0 for 2. How do you do? Williams will be off on contact. Infield, outfield, straight away for the Bo Sox. Mambo Kett peers in at Sadowski. Quickly nods his head. He kicks and fires. Peden goes down on strikes. That's strikeout number 8. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-0 Boston. Let's go to the chat. I ride since 93 says Sox mashing it like the Yankees today. Clinton Parks, Al, don't make me get Beatles to help you with names. That's more than fine. You can help me with names. Back to the game. Again, we do mash the ball here. The Red Sox have hit 123 home runs on the season. I don't think those stats include what happens today, so I believe it's 125. I could be wrong. I don't think these update automatically. They update after the game. You know what? They might update automatically, though, because the player stats update automatically. So here's Don Demeter. Demeter's 1 for 2. Has a home run and 3 RBIs. Last time up, a 2-run blast. Here's the pitch to Don Demeter. And Demeter pops it up, foul territory. Throneberry gives chase, reaches over and makes the catch. Nice catch by Throneberry. Takes a souvenir away from a fan, and those fans are none too happy with Marv. So 1 out. Here comes the kid, Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz 1 for 3. Here's the pitch by Kux. And Yaz walks. So 1 out, 1 on. Throneberry playing behind Yastrzemski. Ed Sadowski comes to the plate. We're going to play hit and run. Here's the pitch. And that ball is driven to the wall. And a diving catch made by Cyborn. Robbing Sadowski of extra bases and quickly getting back to first is Yastrzemski. For some reason, Sadowski hits the ball when I play hit and run. That's why I do it. I don't know why. It just works. When you play the team enough, weird things work sometimes. So 2 outs. Yastrzemski will be off on contact. Walpole, Joe Morgan, hitless, 0 for 2. Peden wiggles the fingers. Kux nods his head. Here's the pitch to Morgan. And he goes down on strikes. Side retired. Great catch by Cyborn in left. We go to the top of the 7th. 8-0 Boston. Mambo Kett still out on the mound. 106 pitches. He has 10 out of 10 stamina. 1960 standards. 10 out of 10. And it's blurry again. Are you kidding me? Well, we're going to stick with it. Hopefully it goes unblurry. We're almost done. That really stinks. Thank you, YouTube. Mambo Kett, 10 out of 10 for stamina. That's about 130 pitches. 1960. Yeah, about 125, 130, 1960 standards. He'll face Johnson, Cucks, most likely a pinch hitter, and Hauser. Here's the pitch to Mambo Ket. This time we are going to shift left. We're not going to play it lazy. Billy Williams, the only fielder on the right side. Mambo Ket delivers. Strikes out Johnson. Red Sox throw it around the infield. That is strikeout, I believe, number 9, and it is. And now Mambo Ket has struck out 110 on the year. As Beatles says, it's better now. Thank you, Beatles. I just don't want to stop it again. And here, they're going to let Johnny Cucks hit, I guess. We'll see. He's up at the plate. 0 for 2 on the year. Mambo Ket works quickly. And ground ball to Malzone. Gathers it up. Throws to Billy Williams. 2 down. Here comes Dick Hauser. Hauser's 1 for 3. Mambo Ket. Last time we didn't shift. We're going to shift left. Billy Williams, a lone fielder on the right side. Mambo Ket now toes the rubber. Smiles. Delivers to Hauser. Pops it up. Morgan calls for it. Oh, what happened there? A little confusion. And it drops in between Morgan and Malzone, and they're awarding a bloop single. Wow. So what should have been a 1-2-3 inning now has Dick Hauser at first base. Billy Williams will not be holding him on. The Red Sox have an 8-run lead. Hauser, a good base runner, 6 out of 10 speed, 9 out of 10 base running ability. Whitey Herzog comes to the plate. Red Sox will shift right for the left-handed pull hitter. Here's the pitch to Herzog. There goes Hauser, the throw down, and they nail him again. Down 8, Hauser goes, and Sadowski nails him. Sloppy baseball by the Athletics. We go to the bottom of the 7th. And they just played Take Me Out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd, buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back. So for it's root for the home team. If they lose, it's a shame. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. That's for you, Chris from Stratamatic, Delaware. All right, bottom of the 7th. Mambo Ket to lead it off, then Reynolds and Billy Williams. Here's the pitch to Mambo Ket. He's swinging away. And Mambo Ket singles to left center field, Have another drink, Al. And now a new pitcher for the Kansas City Athletics, Ned Garver. Garver, 7 wins, 11 losses. He has struck out 66 and walked 66, a ERA of 5.87. Below average stuff. Excellent movement, 7 out of 10, and average control. He does give up a lot of hits off that first pitch. It's a .320 batting average. And Pete Reynolds loves to hit off the first pitch, and he's 4 for 10 off Garver, so he's swinging away. Mambo Ket's at first, no outs. Throneberry playing behind him. Mambo Ket slow as dirt. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. And Reynolds will ground into a double play, 4 to 6 to 3. So they get 2 for 1. There's 2 outs, bases empty. Billy Williams comes to the plate. Reynolds hit it hard, but right at Johnson, who flipped to Hauser and on to Throneberry. Billy Williams is 2 for 4. Come on, Billy, let's jack one out of the yard off Garver. And he's 3 for 7 off Garver. That's a .429 batting average. And Billy Williams also loves his, if he sees that first pitch strike, he's swinging. He's batting .414 on the first pitch strike. Garver toes the rubber, gets the sign. He deals to Billy Williams. Williams swings, slow roller to Hauser, who throws to first in time, side retired. We go to the top of the 8th, the Red Sox with an 8-0 lead. Mambo Ket up to 120 pitches. He'll be facing Herzog, who was at the plate when Hauser got thrown out. Hauser's made 2 errors at short and been thrown out, I believe, twice at second. Not a stellar day for Dick Hauser. So it'll be Herzog, Cyburn, and Dick Williams. Here's the pitch by Mambo Ket to Herzog. And that's up the middle, and a diving catch by Pete Reynolds for out number 1. For some reason, I didn't feel like playing the shift, and it worked to our advantage that time. The other time I didn't play the shift, it was a double down the line. But Pete Reynolds makes the diving catch, 1 away, and here comes a pinch hitter, Bob Serve. Serves batting .263, 6 home runs, 34 RBIs, average contact. Good solid power, 7 out of 10. Above average eye, 6 out of 10 off right-handed pitching. He is a right-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox will shift left in the infield. Mambo Ket gets the sign. He's ready to work. Here's the pitch to serve. And that soft line drive finds its way past the dive of Frank Malzone for a one-out single. Ted Williams retrieves it and throws it in. And the only reason why we haven't taken Ted Williams out is because he has an at-bat coming up. He'll be out for the 9th inning. I want to give him another at-bat. Here comes Dick Williams, 1 out. Infield will shift left. Billy Williams behind the runner at first. Pete Reynolds behind the second base bag. Mambo Ket up to 127 pitches. Sadowski sets the target. Here's the pitch to Dick Williams. And it's a slough. Blooper drops in front of Demeter. And 1 out, 2 on. Another single. Here comes Marv Throneberry, and Red Sox will get some bullpen action up now. And we're going to go with Tom Sturdivant, the lefty, will get up in the pen, and Galen Cisco, the righty. Back to the game. Again, the Red Sox want to turn 2 here, but now they shift right. Left-handed pull hitter, Throneberry. He's 0 for 3 today. Averages dropped to 257. 1 for 12 off Mambo Ket. So Mambo Ket, an opportunity to get out of this jam here. The windup and the pitch to Throneberry. That's a line shot past the diver Reynolds into right. Bases are now loaded. Mambo Ket up to 129 pitches, and Fenway faithful, the 4,783, getting a little queasy here. Take a mound visit. Mambo Ket says, I'm still going strong. Sturdivant and Cisco. Oh, they're both right-handed pitchers. Sturdivant hits lefty, I'm sorry. They're warming up. Bill Tuttle's at the plate. 1 out. Bases juice, no place to put Tuttle. Red Sox just want to get the outs here. And we'll move into double play depth. This will most likely be the last batter for Mambo Ket. Mambo Ket gets the sign from Sadowski. He sets and delivers to Tuttle. Morgan to Reynolds. To Williams, double play. He gets out of the jam. The shutout is intact. We go to the bottom of the 8th, still 8-0. Mambo Ket leers at the Kansas City Athletic dugout and smiles. And here comes Ted Williams now. And Sturdivant and Cisco are ready, but we're going to sit them down. I play with the warm-up rule so they can't get tired, and I have done that before. I do like this. They added this a couple patches ago, updates or whatever you want to call them, and I do like this, that I can actually see them. I still sometimes mess up and forget. So Ted Williams comes up. He's 2 for 4. He struck out once. He has a single and a 3-run homer. He'll face Ned Garver, and he is only 1 for 7 off Garver. That one hit was a home run, though. So Teddy's ready to grip and rip. Here's the pitch by Garver. Williams swings, and it's a pop-up, shallow right field, and making the catch is Johnson on the outfield grass. So 1 away. Ted Williams will come out of the ball game now. Billy Williams will move to left, and we'll put Ron Johnson in at first. So here comes Frank Malzone. Malzone's 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch by Garver. Malzone swings, grounds it to Hauser, who makes his 3rd error. Holy cow. The manager's going to shoot him. That's a third error on Dick Hauser. Wow. Someone's going to be sent to the minors. Clinton Park says, gonna do 1965 tomorrow too. I want to see more double plays involving first base and catchers. I missed something. They must be talking about Digital Diamond Baseball. Oh, Beatles. I'm really looking forward to what Digital Diamond Baseball will be implementing this season. I hope they change up their some of their descriptions a little bit. So. Clinton Parks has a suggestion about Digital Diamond. He says, and in the gray area in the lower left, put a batter game stat, what they did each at bat, just like Action PC. They have, underneath, they show, not what he did, but like, you know, if he's 1 for 2, which you already know. But that would, I like what, that's the one thing about the Action PC 2018 I wish they didn't do. I like when you could hover on the batter and see what they did. And they took that away. I hope they bring that back. Here comes Don Demeter, 1 out. Malzone's at first on the Dickhauser error. Here's the pitch to Demeter, and he walks. So 2 on, 1 out. Carl Yastrzemski comes to plate, and if he bangs into a double play, let me just get my pictures up again. Cisco. Sturdivant. They're both righties. He bats lefty. They're ready to go. Here's the pitch to Yastrzemski. 1 out, 2 on. 8-0 Red Sox. Yaz swings, sends that ball to left field. Cyburn comes in, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Runners retreat back. Malzone back to second. Demeter back to first. And here comes Ed Sadowski. Sadowski's 0 for 3. He got robbed of a couple of hits. Looking to get his first hit here in his 4th at-bat. Garver delivers. Sadowski swings, punches that ball to right center field, and that one's going to get down. Do you want Malzone to score? He is slow. Actually, he's an awful runner, and Tuttle has a cannon for an arm. No. So Sadowski will single. Bases are now juiced, and here comes Walpole Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 3. And bases loaded. He has not had an opportunity yet. And we're going to call Walpole Joe back. Actually, we're not going to call him back. We're going to let him swing away. I was going to bring in Jimmy Paggs to see if he could hit a grand slam. But we're up 8-0. Here's the pitch to Morgan. He's swinging away. And he sends that ball right center field. On the run is Tuttle. Reaches out, makes the catch. Side retired. We go to the top of the 9th. Top of the 9th. 8-0 Boston. And Ted Williams will come out of the ball game. Do some defensive shifts here. Billy Williams will move to left. And Ron Jackson will move to first base. He'll replace Ted Williams in the 3 spot. If he comes up to hit, we're in deep trouble. Mambo Kett. Up to 134 pitches. We're going to visit the mound. And he says he can finish it. He says, I'm not even close to being tired. So we're going to see if Mambo Kett can go the distance. We're going to set Cisco down. And we're going to sit Sturdivant down. And Mambo Kett looking for the complete game shutout here. Scattering 9 hits. Did get the double play last inning with bases loaded. And face Peden, Johnson, and Garver, most likely a pinch hitter for Garver. Les Peden, the catcher's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch by Mambo Kett. And that ball goes to right field. It's going to get down, and that is a single. Yastrzemski cuts it off. We'll give Mambo Kett 1 more batter. Ron Johnson steps to plate, right-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox shift left in the infield. Jackson's now at first, 8 out of 10 defense. Here's the pitch to Johnson. And he strikes out Johnson. That's strikeout number 10 for Mambo Kett. 111 on the year. So here comes the pinch hitter, Ray Jablonski. Jablonski batting 132, does have a home run, 9 RBIs. Only 143 off right-handed pitching and 0 for 4 off Mambo Kett. Red Sox going to double play depth here. Mambo Kett smiles, gets the sign, he deals to Jablonski. Ground ball, Jackson, and they get the lead runner at second as Morgan covers the bag. 2 down. Mambo Kett up to 146 pitches. 1 out away from a complete game, and here comes Dick Hauser. Dick Hauser has what you call a dreadful game. Now, grant you he's 2 for 4, but he has made 3 errors. 3 at short, and I believe he's been caught stealing twice. Red Sox shift left. Mambo Ket nods his head. He deals to Hauser. And that is a shot, and that's going to get down and get to the wall. Billy Williams gets to it, throws to the cutoff man, and Hauser has his third hit. Jablonski goes to third. Two-out double by Hauser, second and third. And 2 outs. Whitey Herzog's coming to the plate. He's 0 for 4. And this, let's get our bullpen back up again. Cisco, and he's ready. And Sturdivant is ready. Whitey Herzog, this will be the last batter for Mambo Ket. Red Sox will shift right. Mambo Ket wants to finish it. He's up to 152. Here's the pitch to Whitey Herzog. And line shot, caught by the diving Pete Reynolds. Ball game over. Bill Mambo Ket tips his cap to Reynolds. The 4,783 fans stand and applaud their hometown Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox crush the Kansas City Athletics 8-0. Mambo Ket goes the distance. An 11-hit shutout. The Red Sox win 8-0. Unbelievable ball game. That was a lot of fun. Especially with my beloved 1960 Red Sox winning Out of the Ballpark 18. I am looking forward to Out of the Ballpark 19. That comes out in March. I might be taking, hopefully, a pleasant long weekend. So that's a ball game, folks. Let's go to the, and I thank you for your patience dealing with all the issues we had with YouTube. As I write since 93 says, yeah, F. Aaron Boone. I agree. I agree. And back to the chat. Clinton Parks says National Pastime 3 is also pretty good. Told the guys they need to lower the price, though. I think you're right, Clinton, because it's a very good... I enjoy watching it, Clinton. It's a very good statistical game, but they're not giving you any flash, and they should lower it a little bit if they want to compete with Stratomatic. Stratomatic gives you more flash. That's not saying a lot. Mambo Ket did great. Yes, he did, Clinton Parks. And he was from Massachusetts. He ended up playing for the Yankees at the end. I think, did he go to the Yankees after Detroit? I could be wrong. Before Detroit? After Detroit? Don't know. All right, let's see who the player of the game is. Bill Mambo Ket, player of the game. And why? He went 9 innings. He shut out the Kansas City Athletics. Gets his 11th win. He's now 1 game over 500, 11-10. 9 innings, 11 hits. He throws an 11-hit shutout. I said 9-hit shutout when I was just looking. I made a mistake there. 11-hit shutout. Walked 2, struck out 10 through 156 pitches. And they give him a score of 73. I don't know what that actually means. I think that helps his potential or something. I don't know. I don't really get into that. There's other people who play this game. They're all into that stuff. I don't, how to develop players. I don't do that stuff. I just go, I have it set so it goes off their ratings each year of what they what they actually did. But again, you can tweak it. It tweaks a little bit when the way the game's played. All right, let's go through this really quickly. Hauser was 3 for 5, and he had 3 errors. Let's just look at Dick Hauser, who the manager's probably going to shoot. Errors. Hauser, 3. Holy cow, 42 errors. Is that right? Wow, that's awful. Yeah, you should not let him play the field. 42 errors. That's wow. And then Peden had 1. That's his second. Stolen bases, caught stealing. Where's that? These are stats I normally don't look up, but I want to see them now. Where's caught stealing? I want to say Hauser got caught twice. I know he got caught once. I think it was twice. Caught stealing. Well, it's somewhere. I'll find it later. I don't want to. All right. So Hauser 3 for 5. Awful day in the field. I'm going to say he got caught stealing twice. Herzog 0 for 5. He struck out once. Hauser struck out once. Cyburn 2 for 3. Serve the pinch hitter 1 for 1. Dick Williams 2 for 3 with a walk. Throneberry 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Tuttle 1 for 3 with a walk and a K. Peden had the hat trick, 1 for 4, and he got struck out 3 times. Johnson 0 for 4, he K'd twice. Hall 0 for 1, and he struck out once. Hickman, we gonged him with a pitch. Cucks, the pitcher, got up once, 0 for 1. Garver pitched, did not hit. Jablonski, how did he get on? Was it an error? He got on base, though. I don't remember how, but he got on. Pinch hit for Ned Garver in the 9th. Oh, no, he struck out. Oh, called strike. Fielder's choice. That's what it was. He got a fielder's choice. I'm sorry. Because he was on third base. Okay. Thrilling stuff, I know. Pete Reynolds, 2 for 3, 3 runs scored, 2 walks. Billy Williams, 2 for 5, 2 runs scored. He struck out once. Ted Williams, 2 for 5, a home run, a run scored, 3 RBIs. He struck out twice. Williams in fuego. 330 average, 33 home runs now, and 75 RBIs. Jackson came in to play defense. When we switched out Williams, Billy Williams went to play left. Jackson came off the bench to play first. Frank Malzone, 2 for 5, with a run scored, 2 runs batted in. He's now at 287, 14 homers, 86 runs batted in. Don Demeter, 1 for 3, a run scored, 3 RBIs. He had a home run. He now has 15 on the year with 52 RBIs, 263 batting average. The kid, Karl Yastrzemski, 1 for 4. He also walked. Sadowski, 1 for 4. With a strikeout. Had bad luck. Could probably have a couple other hits. Joe Morgan, 0 for 4 with a walk and a strikeout. Bill Mamboquette, 1 for 4. He K'd 3 times. Player of the game. Red Sox record improves to 56 and 68 as their quest to 500 continues in Ted Williams' swan song season. The Athletics dropped to 42 and 82. They are god-awful. We have a doubleheader game. Might play that right after this. Might do a little Stratomatic. Might not do anything at all. I don't know. Red Sox fans were pleased to see so many goose eggs up on the scoreboard as Bill Mamboquette blanked the Kansas City Athletics 8-0. Mamboquette stopped him on 11 hits while walking 2 and striking out 10. Once he gets in a groove, he can be dynamite, said the skipper Al, Red Sox fan. He was on top of his game in this one. In the current season, in 24 starts, Mamboquette's 11 wins, 10 losses, with 111 strikeouts in 181 innings, and his earned run average 3.73. So once again, the Boston Red Sox game 1 of the doubleheader. 8-0 victory over the Kansas City Athletics. The Red Sox go to 56 and 68 in their quest to 500 and 4th place. I'd like to thank Clinton Parks in the chat, Beatles Eternally in the chat, I Ride Since 93, ID Gesture, Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware, and I don't know who else was in there before when we had to stop the stream and restart the stream and we had some issues with YouTube. But thank you very much, gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the game. Health, happiness. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye, and God bless. Peace!